Shalom everyone. Do you assume you're free from pork as long as you avoid ham, most hot dogs, and your grandma's apple pie that might have lard in the crust? Stick around and watch this one, because this is going to blow you away. Shalom everybody and welcome to Bait Phillip Productions. For those of us who are Torah pursuant, we do our best to eat tahor, or clean, so as to not defile our bodies and keep the Levitical food laws. We all know that Hasatan is the prince of this world, and he's going to do everything he can to keep us in a defiled state or in a state of uncleanness. I'm sure we're all well aware of food manufacturers that use creative marketing or creative ingredient names when they label the ingredients in some of their foods. One particular ingredient that most people know is Monosodium Glutamate, or MSG. Some of these ingredients are made from it or with it. Yeast extract, anything hydrolyzed, calcium caseinate, sodium caseinate, yeast nutrient, autolyzed yeast, textured protein, soy protein, whey protein, and the list just goes on and on. An added flavoring, whether it's artificial flavoring or even natural flavoring, can be made with between 50 to 100 different ingredients. That's crazy for natural flavoring. You know, you would think if they would put strawberry jam in a jar and it would have natural flavoring, that naturally the flavor would be like strawberries. But they have to add an enhancement to it sometimes. I'm going to put some links in the description where you can read about these things. But we're going to talk about a different kind of food additive today. Pork. Pork is used in so many different products today, and not just food, that it's quite disturbing. Now, before I talk about these products, I'm going to show you these. Now, let me say up front that some of these products we are going to talk about today, we called the manufacturers ourselves and asked them directly, do you use pork in the manufacturing of these products? Many of the companies came out right and said, yes, we do. Some of them said, well, we're not sure, which wasn't many. And some of them said, well, to be honest with you, we use either pork fat or beef fat or a combination thereof. Sometimes just pork, sometimes just beef, but it's kind of whatever is available. Pork's the cheapest, some admitted, and we'll use pork when it's available. And if we can't get it for some reason, we'll use beef. But we cannot guarantee you a specific batch or a specific type of product is going to be free from pork. They just don't know. There's a problem. I don't have any of these products in my house that I want to show you. So, let's go to the store and check them out. Road trip! Okay, at the store, let's go have a look. Okay, I'm not talking about this. And I'm not talking about this. What I'm talking about is this. Marshmallow bits. Believe it or not, these are made with pork. So is Double Bubble. Made with pork. And I got a few of these items here to make it go a little bit quicker. Talk about Pop-Tarts. It's in the frosting. Okay, that's where it is. The unfrosted ones are fine. Kraft macaroni and cheese. That's going to bother a lot of people. I know it is. Same with this. It's got pork in there. You can't just switch brands, because it's also in that one. Here's another one that hurts, because these are really good. It's got, I think it's got lard in this. Almost all marshmallows, gelatin, made with pork. Same with these. I love these things. This, Rocky Road, got marshmallows in it, see? There's pork in it. Let's not get pork sausage, we'll get chicken. But if you look on the back, I don't know how well you can see that, it says it has a pork casing. Switch brands, let's go to this one. All the way down on the back, got a pork casing. Okay? But let's not just stop with food, let's go look at some other non-food items. This has got pork in it, believe it or not. Fabric softener. Now let's do some soap. Shampoo. And we got deodorant. And some toothpaste. Gelatin. This may or may not. It's got gelatin, good bet. Gotta watch out for the gummies, made with gelatin, kids' vitamins. Antibacterial soap. Vitamins. Even for the kiddies. Tantrum. That was insane, I know. And that was just the tip of the iceberg too. There's a lot of products I didn't even cover. And some of those products now may not contain pork. So we can only go by what we're told on different websites or when we called ourselves and what they told us at the time. So just trying to fill you in on some stuff that may make you unclean. Okay? So I hated even touching any of that stuff. Now I'm unclean until sundown. Let's get out of here. And we're back. What a mess. What upsets me is some of these are just wonderful products, some that I enjoyed for many years. I'm going to admit something here. I'm kind of a big kid at heart, and I absolutely love Lucky Charms. But I won't eat it anymore since the little marshmallows are made with pork, I was told. Some of these companies use a plant-based gelatin, and I'd be willing to pay a little bit more money if I could enjoy a bowl of Lucky Charms once in a while. And same thing with dry roasted peanuts. I can eat a ton of those things. And Grand's biscuits, quite a few of these products we looked at today. I absolutely love them, but I will not eat them because they either contain or they may contain pork. Something else I want to mention too is a friend of mine, his wife is on Prozac. That medicine she's on has a gelatin coating on it, and they called the company, and it is made with pork. And they were able to get one that wasn't made with pork, but it was quite a bit more expensive, which isn't a big issue if you have insurance. They didn't have insurance, so it cost them considerable amount of money to get a non-pork base. But you do what you got to do to stay clean. And talking about those kind of medicines is a whole different issue, and I'm not even going to go into that. Some people need to be on certain medicines for certain reasons, which is fine, but make sure what you're taking is clean. Not everything made with gelatin is unclean. That's not what I'm saying. My first Torah teacher used to say, seems like the longer we walk this path, the road gets narrower and narrower. And he was right. It does. But we're being tested, and we're also coming out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of bad doctrine and dogma and religion and a world that just doesn't care about being set apart to the Creator. I wish it was as simple as avoiding obvious things like ham and catfish and shrimp and oysters and crab, but it's not. we have to dig a little bit deeper so we can be obedient and so we don't defile our temples. I should also add here that due to changing technologies at time or the way they manufacture stuff, some of these companies may no longer be using pork in their products. That's entirely possible. The best bet is to call for yourself and ask. There's a lot of good websites out there that have a lot of this information, but since we're not affiliated with them, I'm not sure how up to date they are either. So, like I said, it's best to call some of these companies and find out. Well, I hope this video blessed you and that it didn't overwhelm you. I know it was a lot to look at today, and it'll kind of drive you mad when you're really trying to figure out at first, what can I eat? At first we thought we were clear, just avoiding the major things, but when you find out that the adversary is working very hard all the time to keep us defiled. But anyway, we do what we can. We ask the Father for guidance. And I just pray that you're all blessed. Please support us by subscribing. And shalom everybody. And thank you as always for being a part of Bait to Philip Productions.